This video came from YouTube.
It's trending on Twitter.
Why is it not on the news?
The Mande1a Effect.
Wait, what?
It's the Mande1a Effect.
The lion will lie down with the lamb.
Come on! I'm starting the show here. We're rolling.
And yes, indeed, we are rolling. And I did remember to turn my mic up a second late, but we are here. We are live, and I have dear Josee with me. And I am so happy that you guys have hopped in the chat. We already have, I don't know, it looks like 0 people, but I see people chatting, so it's lying.
They're already in 5D.
They're chatting from 5D. This is awesome. Look, 15 people just hopped back to 3D to hang out with us. That's awesome.
Oh, that's good.
Well, you look all cuddled up. Is it getting pretty chilly up in your neck of the woods there?
Yeah, it's going down pretty low tonight, and we were out all day, so but it's not bad.
Ah, that's good.
I just piled on my layers, so I look like the Michelin Man, but I'm not cold.
Well, it's like, I'm not bragging or nothing, but close to maybe 19, 20 degrees Celsius or something like that.
Oh,
you know? I knew you were gonna get. You just can't stand for me to have this 5D weather and you be stuck there in cold 3D.
You can have it all. It's all right. I know it's coming my way.
Oh man, so yeah, it's we didn't really have a lot to talk about, but we were just gonna get on here and just hang out with you guys because we love you so much, and we feel good after chatting, and we're spreading the love and the light. I do have some great news to report, and that is well, I got 2 different things I want to report. One is that I had
pregnant.
What'd you say about a magnet?
Your wife is pregnant?
No. We've got 5 kids. I think we're good for now. We got 1 for each dimension as it is, so we're good. But one thing is, I had a precog dream, and I just got to tell you what it was. I had this dream that the toilet overflowed like 2 nights ago, and then it did today, and I'm like, it really helped me through the panic of it, but at the same time I was like, holy crap, I had a dream this was going to happen. How is this possible? It was like 2 days ago I had a dream that, and of course your dreams are like Hollywood sometimes. You know how like Hollywood really like blows stuff out of proportion? Like the toilet barely overflowed over the edge. I mean, it got right to the edge, ran over a little bit. It wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah. I mean, it could have been crappier, if you know what I mean. I mean, it wasn't that bad.
That was a crappy dream anyway.
The dream, it was like I struck oil or something. It was like it just kept coming, and I remember like freaking out, but it wasn't like that in real life. So when I say it was like Hollywood, it was like that. But the announcement I wanted to make, the great news, Allison Coe is going to be joining us live on Wednesday. I wish I had a cheer sound effect for this because it deserves a cheer. Who needs sound effects when you have Josee? That's awesome. You're my cheer squad. You're my laugh track. I love having you here.
Oh, good. I'm glad to be here.
That's hilarious. So anyway, so glad everybody hopped in. Wow, it just jumped up to like 51 people. How about I do some shout outs? Just way Josee knows who is out in the audience. I am going to post her email in here, so I think it will be out of the reach of the bots. So anybody in the chat, there you go. Or if you're watching this later, you can find the email address of Josee that I just pasted into there. It should be in the chat box. Let's do some shout outs. We have Kimberly S. Welcome.
Hi, Kimberly.
Kim, or sorry, you made me say Kim again. Cool Chicka Coupons. Piquave. Piquave. I'm sorry, I'm jacking that up somehow. The Jones family is here. Welcome. Unbiased. Oh wait, that's me. Poppy Elm is here. Welcome. Who else? Kevin T, Charles V, Amy V, Steven. I'm sorry, Argyle. Sorry if I'm jacking it up. I should have read through ahead of time. Seems smarter as I'm reading them with, no hesitation. Sarah Roberts and Linda is cool. Tammy B, Biker Babe, welcome. I'm so glad you made it. JW, the Mande1a Effect researchers are in the house. Welcome. Dominic Frost, Sharon T, April June Love. Let's see who else we have. Maureen Moreau, welcome. Lots of familiar names. Michael Archer. Let's see. Iwa, welcome.
Hey.
Ginge Jones is in the house.
Oh.
Happy birthday to Charles.
Yes, it's his birthday today. I just
Awesome.
sent him
Yeah.
a message.
Haven't been on Facebook. Facebook is the go-to app for remembering people's birthdays.
Man, you're old, man.
Angie S, Hawkeye, April Marshall, Tiffany Howard, oh, thank you. We love the show too. We're almost as much spectators as you guys are. Many times we feel like,
Well, this is like all improv, right, guys? So
7. Welcome. I figured that one out. Or is it 777? I don't know. It's cool. Cammy, welcome. Cammy Sunshine in the house. Patting ourselves on the back. Pat yourselves on the back. We are all a team here. And hearing Allison Coe was talking about, that we're all sort of like this tribe or whatever. And I was like, that's good. We are sort of like a tribe, like a light worker tribe. It's like we're all, working towards this new earth, working towards a better way of life.
Says, "Hooga chugga, hooga chugga." That's our tribe song.
Just want to dance.
Well, let's see if I can remember everybody in the chat now. Just kidding.
Repeat them all back. You're being tested on this. Pat on the back is here. Perfect. While we're all patting ourselves on the back. The
Hi,
Soul
everyone
Tribe.
here.
Yes. So yeah, if you guys have any topics or anything you want to discuss, bring them on up, and we will discuss them, because this is completely unscripted. It's just, I know that I can get on here. Hey, Aaron Klein, welcome. I know I can get on here, and Josee is just, no matter what I say, she'll make it seem funny and exciting. And
Oh, that's why I'm here. No, I
you're my
know.
secret weapon. You're my secret weapon. It's like, I don't want anybody to take you, so I keep you busy. I know Lone Eagle, he tries, but I'm like, no, I need you that day. Sorry, Lone Eagle.
Yeah, well,
Carlene,
poor
welcome.
Lone Eagle. I haven't been on this chat for a long time. I once in a while, when I get up early enough, I go, and yeah. I love you alone.
I am from St. Louis, so it's sort of like a Midwest Jack move. Sorry, Lone Eagle. I came onto your turf there in Canada and stole Josee from you, man. It's like, that's jacked up. But
Yeah, but he's
Jamie, welcome. Sorry to keep cutting you off. Jamie's made it here.
Oh, hi, Jamie. Jamie's my neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah, just less than an hour away, but we didn't meet.
We're all Earth neighbors, really.
Yes. Yeah. But this one is closer than you, or, less than an hour away. Like, it's the closest so far. But
I don't know. You're awfully.
We haven't met.
You're up, Biker Babe is up by the Great Lakes, so you're really not far from her either.
Oh, I know. She's gonna ride her bike here. She's gonna come and visit me, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Right, Biker Babe?
Not now. It's probably too icy.
Oh, nice.
Alex Flo and Dustin, welcome to the chat. Dustin says, Ascension symptoms. Are you having them? I have been having waves of dizziness. And you know what? My wife said the other day, I asked her, I'm like, have you had any dizziness? And she said, yeah, I had dizziness. I just assumed it was, from me drinking coffee. And I'm like, that's just how it is, isn't it? You always blame it on something that,
Yeah.
But she said she got to work a few days ago and everybody was talking about how tired they were. And it was like she had slept 10 hours and she doesn't normally sleep that long. I had slept 10 hours. Eileen from the One channel said she slept a long time. I saw someone else said they went to bed at like 1 a.m. and woke up, I don't know, like 3 in the afternoon, or it was something really crazy. It was like 14 hours of there. Sorry, I had to hide a comment from Jen's Gems. I guess I thought she was putting an ad in for Publishers Clearinghouse. I don't know why. I have no idea why. There's nothing bad in there. But Ed McMahon, Circle P, someone else, Casey Moss, someone else hopped in here that I didn't want to miss. Who was it? Oh, Magic Sister. Now that's my neighbor.
Oh,
She's the next big city over from where I am in Tulsa, I believe. So yeah, it's people talking about ringing in the ears. Have you had anything like that?
well, always. Yeah, it's been years now, and I'm kind of used to it now, but it has increased for sure. And I get the buzzing at the back of the head, kind of electrical current stuff. Yeah, and I felt nauseous today. I don't know if anyone else, but no appetite and nauseous today.
Michael and Harold's Michaela, welcome. Shishea, welcome. So yeah, there's all kinds of energy going on, and yeah, I sent something to Jamie earlier because once again, Mr. MBB333 had put this video out from the ISS station, and you can see something above the atmosphere. It looked like, well, Jamie thought it kind of looked like something was walking on the atmosphere, but to me, it was kind of hard to tell. It was blurry, but it almost looked like it was sucking something up from the Earth through the atmosphere. And we didn't really you couldn't really tell in the video what part of the world it was in, but yeah, it's just weird, And I know a lot of people say, well, the ISS, that's fake, and but why would they? I don't know why they would put something like that on there. I don't know. I'll be unbiased and on the fence about that.
Yeah.
It could be fake. Who knows? Digital Intel, what is up, my man? I'm so glad you made it in here. Scott, Light Warrior Craig, namaste, and welcome to the live chat, my friend. Wonderful to have you here. And so, yeah, I'm excited. I think things are shifting. Things are changing. I haven't really been keeping up with the Mandela Effect changes lately, so I don't know what's happening on when I hear about them, I try to look deeper at them. And I know there's stuff that's been the 93 movement. Welcome. I know there's been, and Kevin Hauser, welcome. There's been a lot of things going on. Angela Gabriella is in the house. What is up?
Hello, Angela.
Wonderful. We got Master Willie is here, ready to boink anybody out with his wrench.
Hi, Willie.
Yes. What are you doing up, man? It's like 4 a.m. or something there, isn't it? Still glad to have you here. Jill C., welcome. So yeah, these are exciting times, and I am just feeling overjoyed at this divine gathering of people, and just so many cool people coming together, you guys, and it's awesome. Is Dan working on something?
Oh, can you hear him? Yeah, he came to get the dishes. He's my dishwasher. Well, I cook. He washes the dishes. I think it's fair.
Right. Yeah, that's fair.
He dirties them too.
Yeah.
He
We need
seems
to get him on here to hear his side of the story. Huh? I'm just
Yeah.
teasing.
He insists, so I'm not.
Oh yeah, Dan's a good guy. Dan's a good guy.
Yes.
If he's taking care of you, he's a good guy.
Well, I take care of him too.
Yeah, definitely.
It's really a partnership, like we're doing good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, I was asking my daughter, my youngest daughter today, if she had symptoms. She's not into any of that, but I said, have you felt dizzy lately? She said, yeah. And I said, do you sometimes feel like energy kind of like vibrating a little inside? She said, yeah. She says, I know I should look into what you're doing. She says, but I'm not ready. I said, I know you're not ready, but that's okay. But I told her about the wave. I said, maybe it'll never happen, but if ever you see like something weird coming at you, like some kind of wave and whatever, like I said, don't be afraid.
She
She's
doesn't live
just
on the
like,
coast, does she?
oh no, she's just an hour away from me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You don't really want to say that too much to someone on the coast, because if they're staring at a tsunami coming in, they're like, wow, that's might want to get to high ground just to be on the safe side if you live on the coast. That's all I'm saying. I don't think there's going to be any kind of tsunamis or anything. But have you noticed? I don't know how many people noticed this, but I think it was, who was it? I think maybe Deb Goth from the Butterfly Effect channel had sent me something. I can't really remember now, so I apologize, because I talked to so many people and it's been like 6 months. But there's another channel where the guy was talking about the tilt of the Earth was changing, and they had he had actually used some footage from one of the telescopes, and you could see he compared 1 year apart to the day at how much the Earth had tilted upward.
Oh,
And the
really?
video came out. That channel's not even putting anything out. I can't even think of the channel name at this point. But he something the Arcturian or something like that. Somebody will probably remember in the chat. But
I've been watching some of those videos. Yeah, it's interesting.
sorry, I was reading a comment.
Yeah, what they say.
Somebody said which coast.
Oh, are they talking about me? Did they say anything about my hair?
Oh yeah, she's got the school teacher vibe going on. What do you guys think, huh? Pretty cool. She's gonna look over her glasses at us like, "Now you behave." I had like 3 jokes come to mind, but
Oh, come on.
nah,
Are they the jokes?
no, there were you and Dan jokes, but I won't go there because just because yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's late night. I feel like it's okay. It's like a late night show. I can crack some. I won't do it. Queen Consciousness, welcome. Love the 1111.
If you're trying to embarrass me, it won't work.
No, I knew it wouldn't embarrass you. I just knew you would laugh, even if it
Yeah,
wasn't.
you don't even
Oh,
have.
they're saying your hair is great. I do love her. Her hair is great. It looks wonderful. And I won't even tell them what your secret weapon is.
It's a pencil.
Oh,
With a
I
pencil.
thought that was our little secret. No, I know. All right. Metal Rabbit, welcome. I saw you earlier and I meant to say something. I was mid-sentence and forgot. Alex Flo, welcome. And so yeah, got 100 people here. 2 just left. They're like, what are they talking about? Let's get the heck out of
I
here.
know.
Yeah, big group hug to all of you that decided to stick around and suck up some of the love and the light and the joy. And yeah, there's really no point to any of this other than to just love on each other, because we are a family. Okay, so I had one.
Last night? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Mad Hatter, New Mandela. Were you taught a 5-star general is the highest we can have, and that's during that word I can't say because it would just automatically put this in a different category. But during unpeaceful times, we'll just say. Okay, so you know, I don't know. I'm not a military guy. Is his name is Wounded Warrior happen to be in the chat? Because he probably wouldn't know. Welcome to Feminine. So yeah, I don't know. I know that that's the top of the hotels, 5-star hotels, but I don't know about Army stuff.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I trust you.
The Reader, welcome.
Hi, friend.
AA Angel, welcome. So yeah, I'm not really sure about that one. Really don't know. Hey Scott, what is that little emblem there that looks like 30? Or is that a 3D? With the I've seen you post that before, and I saw someone else post that, so just kind of wondering what that little. Do you know the little emblem I'm talking about, Jose? Looks like a 3 and a D with a little dot and a swoosh under it.
No. Oh, that's home,
Om,
isn't it?
like
Yeah.
Om, or like it.
Om.
Oh yeah, somebody else put OM.
Om.
Oh, all right. That's the part I was going to do while you were doing your
You
chant.
didn't even
Remember?
have to draw it, and I got it. Man,
See,
cool.
the telepathy's already coming online. I was able to send you the image. Right?
I got some tea. You didn't get any.
This is 5D here. I don't need tea.
Oh,
I'm just playing.
well, here in 3D, we still need tea on a cold night.
Leo Kitsteiner. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I just thought it turned to Leo Kitsteiner. But it did. It's the Om. I like that Om.
Om. Yeah, I like that.
Symbol.
Om.
See, now, for me, I took electronics years ago at, well, it doesn't matter where, but they had the, what do you call that? The Omega sign, the horseshoe looking thing. That was the Om sign in electronics. So if it was like 200 or 2K ohms, it would have that little horseshoe looking Omega sign. And so that's what I think of as the Om sign. But I guess in the meditation world, they use the little 3 and a D or something.
Yeah. It's not, it's letters, I think. It's symbols, you know. But I don't think there's a D in there, but that's all right.
Yeah, looks like a 30 to me. With a little upside down eyeball above it or something. I'm really surprised I haven't had, you know, I learned so much about little emblems and stuff, like the Punisher, it's that skull with the, just so many things when I was cutting decals for people at the flea market, because they were like, can you make the Punisher? Can you make the blah, blah, blah? Can you make the blah, blah, blah? And, you know, I would always say, I can make anything. Just if you can find the picture on the internet, I can make it. So I made a lot of emblems and I learned a lot about, like, oh, is that what that means? Oh, is that? So yeah, but that was one that if I did make it, I don't really remember making it. So, or I didn't ask. Sometimes I didn't ask.
Oh, there was Aaron. He wanted one of these. They called.
Oh,
The
one of
one
the
you-
shift happens.
Yeah. So I told him to contact you. I'm not your secretary.
Yes, you are. With that hairdo and those glasses. I'm just playing. Yeah, I wasn't really doing the decals anymore because, I just think, I mean, I will do them if somebody really wants them, but I wasn't pushing that anymore because certain channels, I think, felt like I was trying to collect people's information because I was like a government shill or something. That's hilarious. Sorry. Sorry, I just funny to me.
You
And
should put your glasses. You look like a spy.
oh yeah, My serial killer glasses, I call them. Give me your address. I'll send you the stickers. I want your information. No, but the funny thing is I sent out the decals and put my return address, which is a good thing because one of them didn't get to the location and they came back to me. And I emailed the person. I'm like, I got the stickers back. You never said you didn't get them. And, you know, so yeah, I gave out my address on there as well. So, I mean, it's not like, and it wasn't a
I
PO.
still have it.
Yeah. So now I got all these stalkers with cars out front, with zoom lenses. And like, does this dude ever leave? Got my own paparazzi. I'm just kidding.
You have to sign autographs yet?
No, not yet. I am wondering one day I'm going to walk into a Quick Trip and someone, Shane, I'm like, did we go to school together? No, your YouTube channel. It's like, oh my gosh, yeah, you know. But no, that doesn't happen. But maybe.
It's funny when I met Lone Eagle at the powwow. I saw him because of the videos, but he didn't know what I looked like. So he stopped. We were set up. We were selling stuff at the powwow, and he stopped at our table, and I just went next to him and said, I know that voice.
Angela, you're too far away to stalk. But yeah, that voice. So you'd heard your voice before?
No, I told him, I know that voice. Oh, I know that face. But he knew I was there and we were to meet. But so
That's so funny because it's so funny because a lot of people have these little avatars and they don't even have a picture. So it's like if there's ever some kind of get together, I won't know anybody unless they're carrying these avatars around over their face. Like, oh, I know who you are, like Metal Rabbit. I won't know unless she's got that Metal Rabbit thing right there. You know?
I know, it's so funny. But mine, it's my eye, right? Oh yeah, and you want to make an avatar with my eye in here?
That is cool. You should get a tattoo up there.
No way. You're crazy.
I know. This one guy came in when I was working at the steel plant, and he had I thought he took a nap, and his kid took a magic marker and drew all over his face or something, and he like got up and went to work and didn't realize it or something. But he had actually tattooed up his face, and I'm like,
Oh, man.
I don't know. It just seems like you really want to I don't know, do that. I'm originally from St. Louis, Queen Consciousness in Missouri. I am in Tulsa, Oklahoma now, not far from Magic's sister.
Oh, and when I was born, we lived on St. Louis Street.
Yes, Metal Rabbit is a girl, just like one. A lot of people thought Eileen from one channel. Didn't know she was a woman. Uh-oh, what did I say, Tom? He said, ouch, Shane. What did I say? I said something. Oh, gosh. No offense, whoever I said something to. But yeah, I email back and forth with Metal Rabbit all the time. So, so yeah, some people I do have correspondence with. I know a little bit more about them but I would still need an avatar there to know them if they walked up at a get together or something.
That would be fun though, with all the avatars walking around. That would be so funny.
I kind of thought we were going to have that when Google Glass came out. I guess they stopped pushing it or whatever, but you know, it's like this augmented reality. So you'd see people's avatars floating above their head, their Facebook pages and stuff like that. That just seems like something you don't want to have until we get into 5D with all the crazy stalkers.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
You know, just weird stuff. It's kind of like those. Did you see the thing? I guess about a month ago, where they were showing how those Fitbits, those bracelets, were tracking all of these people's locations. It was anonymous information, but there was these heat maps where you could see everywhere people that were wearing them went, and then you could go down to like Antarctica and you could see these ski resorts where people kept riding up the thing and skiing down. It was making these dark lines because people, and then there was like lines going out in the middle of nowhere and disappearing. Like there's bases there and
Wow.
military people were wearing them, and it was giving away the locations of stuff. And it was pretty cool. I studied that map for hours. Jamie did it as well. We were both just in awe.
I
Biker
saw the
base.
bracelets, but not the map.
If you see a crazy biker chick out front,
I can't wait to see a crazy bike chick in front of my house.
if Biker Babe makes it all the way to the front of the house, you better give me a ride on that Harley around, at least around the block. You know what I mean? That'd be fun. And it's nice enough to ride.
She'll come and pick me up, and then we'll go find you.
All three of us will ride on it. Maybe she get one of those little side cars on it.
For you?
No, I'm riding shotgun. You're in the side car.
Oh, that's so funny.
I did get to ride it. It wasn't a Harley, but it was a. Well, my brother had a few crotch rockets. I got to take them for rides, which was pretty cool. But and they're super powerful, super scary. In fact, I was so nervous, I started getting a cramp right where my legs, like right in my hip area, right there, and I had to stand up on the bike because it hurt so bad. I was getting a cramp from being nervous, you know. Here I'm like standing up on this bike, it's all wobbly. It hurt so bad I had to stand up. But I got to ride a midnight special, Yamaha midnight special. That was more like a Harley or something, but it was really cool.
My 30-year-old daughter, she learned to drive a motorcycle. Now she's got a big one. I don't know what it is, but it's powerful.
Oh yeah.
And she's still nervous riding it, but she's doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They could be dangerous. You have to be the eyes for everyone else on the road too when you're on them, because people don't see them. They'll pull right out in front. If I see a motorcycle, I don't even pull in front of it, even if I think I have plenty of time, because it's just hard for you to judge the speed they're going at. And and Biker Babe says she does give rides. That's awesome.
Good.
Oh, I bet those grandkids love
But
that. Sitting right there in that
you're
thing.
too tall to ride with Biker Babe.
Nah.
First. You're just gonna go against the wind. You're not.
I probably have my head laying on her back, like, oh. I remember one time I was riding with my brother, and I looked in the mirror. I could not help it. We were doing like 80 on this bike, and his cheeks were like flopping like this, you know. And we weren't wearing helmets. He let me wear his helmet, so he wasn't wearing one. And I'm looking at his face in the mirror, and his cheeks are literally like flopping out like this. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And you couldn't even hear me laughing. I'm glad. You probably felt my stomach laughing or whatever, but yeah, I was just cracking up so hard. But my mom said, do you know how to tell a happy biker? I'm like, no. She said, he's got bugs on his teeth. Like, oh, okay.
You have to make this sound.
But yeah, I do love bikes, but you know, and you gotta respect them, or you gotta respect them. You know, you gotta respect the road and stuff.
Yeah.
But they are fun. They do feel nice and carefree. And
Yeah, I went on a few rides. My son-in-law took me on his cross-country bike, a big bike.
oh,
You know,
those are comfortable. Those touring bikes.
yeah.
And those seats are like this wide. You're like, this
I
don't even
know.
feel like a bike, man. This is comfy.
Yeah, he's I don't know, 6'4". He's like he's a big guy, and he took me, and he rides fast. Oh my God. Yeah, I didn't have bugs on my teeth though, because his back is really wide, so I was okay.
Well, those touring bikes, the fairing on them is so big. My mom's boyfriend, way back at the time, was able to smoke on it, and it wouldn't. It would have an ash on the cigarette. It blocked the wind so well. So yeah, it was pretty nice behind that. But I mean, they're comfortable, and what was I going to say? The touring bikes. They're really powerful too. I mean, they're fast, they're powerful, they're comfortable, and they ride so smooth. I mean, it's like the difference between a sports car and like a Cadillac. It really feels so much smoother, you know?
I'd like one with 3 wheels. That'd be safer.
Yeah, they got those, and they're considered motorcycles still, but I saw this one up at the Quick Trip. It had 2 in the front and 1 in the back. And it was a 2-seater and a trike, I guess you call them. And it was pretty nice. There's one of them's a spider, because I put some decals on one, added some spider decals to it. And but there was this one that was a little bit bigger. It looked like like a sports car. He said it would do 0 to 60 in like 2-point-something seconds. I'm like, what? Dude, that's fast. But it seemed just like a car, except everything was waterproofed. It looked like a convertible that you couldn't pull the top over. You know what I mean?
Oh.
But my son actually took a picture in it.
Have you seen those cars with 3 wheels in Europe?
No.
In old movies, you see that sometimes, yeah. Or they deux chevaux, they call it 2 horses. There's only two horse. I'll send you some links. It's funny. I've seen some when I went to Europe.
No, can't say I have. I have seen those really tiny cars that.
If they were not Mandela, that is, maybe they were. Maybe they don't exist anymore.
Isn't that funny how you got to think like that nowadays? It's so many things that I know from history, and I've got to say something like, "What if that doesn't exist anymore?" It's going to sound like I just completely made that up. You know what I mean? I better go. And you feel like you have to fact check things that you know. Now you have to go check and see if they really existed anymore. That's why this whole reality is breaking down to a point where it's like.
It's really fun. I like it.
Yeah. I missed that very beginning freak out feeling a little bit. It was so fun. It was like, what?
What?
How's this happening?
No way! The thinker, he was like this. I know that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, if there's anybody that's new to realizing the Mandela effect is real and you're sort of freaking out about it, enjoy it, because you actually miss that beginning, that when you realize that impossible things are happening. It's
old stuff for me. It's like over 3 years now. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah.
I do miss the newness of it.
I know.
I need like Michael Jackson to return from the dead or something to.
Yeah, I keep looking. I'll be the one sending you the news, because I keep looking. If he's coming back, that would be so fun.
Yeah, people say that he never left too. They said that about Elvis, though. But I'm always on the fence about stuff like that.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't see the body, so I don't know.
No. I was thinking last night. Well, I was laying in bed, and I was thinking of a new way maybe to get our energy together. If I don't know if the people in the chat want to make a mega energy ball. That
sounds fun. Yeah, and even Jamie was saying last night to just, if you don't want to join in the way that we're doing it, join in the way that you feel comfortable with. It's I think the main point is that, we're adding to the love and the intention. So if you have your own, I know like Scott had his own way of doing things. So, however works for you. And I think it'd be cool. It's just, it's sort of open to however you want to do it. And go ahead. I'll let you take the lead. Energy ball lady.
Well, yeah. I thought we could just visualize. How many people in the chat right now?
86.
So if we just visualize that we are in a circle holding hands, and just imagining sending our love from our heart into the middle and create a big ball in the circle, in the middle of the circle, while holding hands. So like if we can just like think about that, visualize it for a while, and just like build that big ball of love and light and compassion, and then just let it loose.
And collectively, we're creating this grid around the whole world, you know, which is beautiful, because we've got people all over the globe, and or the earth, we'll say. Because I know, oh, see, somebody left. I knew, you know, it's like people like, he said globe, I'm out of here, you know, but it's okay. I didn't mean to say that, you know, if that offend you or whatever. But it can be, it's a heart shape to me anyway, right, Jose?
Yeah,
Around the
well,
heart-shaped earth. And you know, we're connecting together in this moment with our intention and our love. And where does it meet? It meets at the core or the pole of the planet, of the heart shape. And that's beautiful. So sorry to interrupt. I got caught up in the moment.
no, thank you. It was beautiful. I got a little tear here. It was so sweet. So, what's the pulse? Do they want to do that? I don't have the chat. It's a bummer.
Oh, all I see is hearts and sunshine. You know what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's just awesome all the time.
Okay, so we'll time that like for 3 or 4 minutes. We don't have to do that long. So let's just grab your neighbor's hand. So 80 something of us, it's a big circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you ask for protection.
I
Stop
know.
making fun of me.
Sorry. I'm not making fun of you. Somebody said it's a flat heart.
See, whatever you, what if it is 5 different shapes in 5D?
Yeah.
What if you can create the shape you want it to be? You know,
Scott,
like
Light Warrior Craig is saying it's lightning bolt shaped.
oh, yeah, it could
That's
be.
cool. Yeah. I like that.
No, it's a square.
It's any shape you want it to be.
Yes. So, okay, we're done.
What? It's over? I didn't think it's done.
Well, you keep interrupting
I
me.
think I went through a shift or something. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Okay, so let's do this.
Let's do it.
So you protect yourself to only get the good energies. Visualize the light coming from above, going through your head, your chakra, all the way down to your heart. Feel the love. And just aim for the middle of the circle with your energy. And we're going to create that big ball of rainbow energy, bright energy, love, compassion. Let's make it as big as our circle. Okay. Wow. I don't know if you guys feel that, but it feels great. So let's just send it away now. That big, huge ball of energy spreading all over the earth. sending love and light everywhere.
Yes.
There. Hi. Are you frozen?
No. 88 people. See, we pulled in for more people during that. They're like, I just want to go to this live show for some reason. They get here, it's all quiet, and they're like, what's going on here? Sorry, if you're just hopping in, we were doing sort of this group love, intention, manifesting.
Love gas station.
Yeah, it's like the love fill-up station. Love and light quick stop. Yeah, this is the love stream. Welcome to the love stream. Tap into the stream of love. I love it.
I love it too.
Yeah. Welcome, New Start. You are in the right place. Oh, Michelle, welcome. Yes, I definitely. Did I ever email you back? If I didn't, I'm sorry. I meant to. I had a whole truckload of emails. Would love to chat with you sometime.
Truckload? That's a lot of email.
It was just a pickup truck.
Oh, what?
But yeah, there was quite a few. Sometimes I'll go through them really quick and then go back, but sometimes I'll get like it's a lot to keep up with. I do try to make sure I hit everyone back. And the thing is, the ones that are going to be quicker, I normally just send them a quick one. So I don't know if I sent you a quick one or if I planned on sending you a longer one and never got to it. It just depends. But I never mean to neglect anyone. It's the Love Shack, Scott Light Warrior, Craig says.
Yeah, that's good too.
Nathan, what is up, my man? I hope you had a great birthday. And happy birthday to all of you out there. That I noticed there was 3 people with birthdays today. So happy birthday. I hope it's a wonderful one for you here on 3/18. And that's awesome. Yeah, 12 days away, I will have my birthday on 3/30. And it's my intention to have it in 5D. So
Good luck.
yeah, really. That didn't sound like a have fun. You know, that sounded more like a good luck with that.
Well, we'll have a party.
Wherever it is, you know what?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I'm going to continue to love. I'm going to continue to be loved and do what I can. You know? What else can we do? Right?
Well, I don't know. Not much. You just keep going until you can't go anymore, I guess. Or until you're there.
I have a feeling when we get there, we got to still keep going. Although I wouldn't mind having a week vacation in one of those healing domes, though, to be honest with you.
No, that sounds so good.
Listening, you know, have a massage, maybe listen to some of that new age music and stuff like Angela was talking about.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
And just hang out with friends. You know, like hang out with all of you guys. Oh, that'll be so much fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pinch your cheeks when I see you.
I used to have, you know, a good amount of cheeks to pinch, but it's like something to grab a hold of there, I guess. I'll just bring Zeke along with me and say, he's my cheek pincher.
Oh, no, poor kid. No. Did you have an auntie or a grandma who did that to you when you were little?
I do remember the pain of it. I can't remember who did it.
Yeah, no.
I think when people did that, I tended not to go back over to their house anymore. So,
if you could help it.
right. Yeah, if I could help it. Yes,
Yeah.
healing domes, hang out. That sounds fun.
2222 here.
Nice. 9/22 here. Or 9/11/11. I always see 11/11 with 22. You know. What?
You're funny.
What? 22s are 11, 11. 22, 20. Oh, wow. You have 11, 11, 11, 11. 22.
There we go.
22.
So, did anyone see anything or feel anything?
I felt the
Interesting.
vibrating in my hand still. And of course, I always feel a tremendous amount of love coming from the chat. So, I think that's why we don't really have to mod it too much. Hateful people come in and are like, ew, that's too mushy. I'm out of here. There's all that mushy love. Ugh.
Oh, I'm sending hearts everywhere. Woo.
Rainbows and stuff. Just too colorful.
I know. It's not dark enough.
That's right. Yeah. So yeah, I really appreciate all you guys, and I'm so glad I'm just so glad so many people are coming together that have the same intention, you know, just of wanting a better world, knowing it's possible, and setting our intention on it, and it's wonderful.
I was thinking about that. I was talking with my daughter a little bit today, and I told her the amount of love I receive is so incredible from you guys. Like, it's just, it keeps me going, you know, like it's so totally unconditional love, you know, like I can, anyway, thank you guys. It's
Mm-hmm.
really nice. And I finally can talk about anything, and none of you will go like, you know, like it's hard to talk to people and around you. They just, even my daughter, she knows me, you know, she knows me,
Yeah.
but sometimes it's just too much. You know, she told me today, I'm not ready for that yet, you know.
Is she
And
in a worldview by any chance? I mean, you don't have to name the worldview, but is she kind of stuck? Because I've noticed that, you know, one of the things that helped me is not being too stuck in a worldview or judging others for how they believe and stuff. Those seem to put barriers up, and that's the one thing I've noticed, that even if people have a certain worldview they subscribe to, that's like in the chat right now, they don't try to push it on anybody too much, or they don't not like you because of it, you know.
Yeah.
And you can really see how that is a divisive thing, or it can be if you let it, you know. And just like race, you know, I mean, you can be that way with race, with sex, with, you know, or gender, I should say, or anything. You can use it as a reason to put someone in a class other than what you're in, you know what I mean, a classification, a group. But back to your daughter, sorry, I was just kind of wondering if she's not ready because it goes against.
No,
a
she
belief
doesn't
system.
go against it. She's just not there. Um, she's just not there. I understand. She's really like, she's a lot like me. And I know she's on board. She just doesn't know it anymore. Yet, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But she's starting to realize things, but she's 25, you know, like, you know, it'll get there, but she's an angel. She's an angel, you know, like.
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah, that's like, you know, I know so many Christians that, although I don't put myself in that classification, I know so many loving Christians that are clearly like light workers, whether they've come to believe it or not, or even if that's too new age-ish or whatever. There goes those classifications again, that you say certain things and it's like, you sound like a new age hippie. It's like, Jesus is the #1 new age hippie. You know? We just dropped like 10 people. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to push anybody away, but no, seriously, it's that whole love and light thing, and you know what I mean. He was seen hanging out with the undesirables, if you will, and it's like, why? Because he was showing them love. It's not like he was sitting around drinking with them. Maybe, I don't know, but he wasn't hating on them. We know that much.
Yeah.
You know,
It's all about love.
I never seen it hop up like that. Awesome. So I guess we can wrap it up. Unless you have anything else you want to chat over the
Well,
next.
I just want to say I love you guys so much, and just hang in there. Tomorrow is not here yet, and yesterday is gone forever. And time isn't even important anymore, right?
Wow, you just got real poetic here at the end. What's this all about?
I don't know. I
It's
don't know.
deep. You
Must be
got
the
deep.
tea. Maybe the tea. It's minty. No, just try to stay in the moment as much as you can. I went to a birthday party today, and I saw three of my grandkids, and I
Oh, that's
saw,
wonderful.
yeah. So it was nice, like I had a nice day. But I'm really tired. My voice is going too. I talked
It's
too much today.
no, not you. You laugh too much.
Yeah, that's right.
You need to learn to laugh whisper.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah, you just
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's funny. I don't know, about a month ago or so, me and my wife went out with my daughter and grandson all out to eat, and we're sitting at the table, and she's like, "Why are you guys just staring at him?" Because me and my wife were just staring at our grandson, and you know how it is as a grandparent. You're like thinking what they're thinking. It's sort of you like make this connection mentally. You see
Yeah.
them looking around the restaurant at different people, and you're like imagining what they're thinking of the people they're looking at, and you're
Yeah.
just seeing them soak up all of this information. And it's like, I did that with my own kids, but even having the knowledge of being older and after your kids grow up and watching it again, and you're just living through them, vicariously through them, and that newness of life, you know what I mean? And it's like you're just
Yeah.
staring at them, and then my daughter's like, "Why are you staring? You're both just staring at him." It's not like we're staring at him and he's staring back and we're just staring and being weird or something. He's looking around. He doesn't notice we're staring at him. We're just enjoying
Yes.
looking through his eyes. You know what I mean?
Well, I
I
do
know
that
you.
a lot.
Yeah. I know all the grandparents. We got lots of grandparents in the chat, and I know they all know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like that's just that carefree. I mean, little kids, what is he, like 2? So he doesn't mind staring at someone in the restaurant. And I don't mind
Yeah.
staring at him staring at someone in the restaurant.
There you go.
Start pointing at people and saying hi and stuff like that. It was a Mexican restaurant, so there was this guy on the phone talking Spanish or whatever, and you could tell that he, like, looking at him, I could tell he was sitting there thinking, he doesn't talk like other people. That's different to me, And I'm like watching him and just enjoying it, just living in the moment. I love it. That's my only grandchild, so it's, I got to enjoy it while I can, and before the next one comes along, and I get to
I
start
got
all over.
11. Oh.
Do you really? Wow. What's the age range? Like,
The oldest is, let's see, 10, and the youngest is 2 weeks old.
oh wow, that's awesome.
Mm.
Well, that's wonderful. Yeah. So yeah, you get to have them over, and then you get to send them home when you're done.
They're all,
Play.
a lot of them are far away. So I have like my daughters too, pretty close. Those are the one we see the more often, and a newer one. Like there's 3 of them close by. We saw them today, so there.
I feel Debbie's asking if welcome Debbie to the chat. Asking if I feel the strong, or if anyone feels the strong energies. I definitely feel them. I've had to say woohoo a few times throughout the day, the last few days, because I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is so strong. I feel them. And I think it's important to note also, because Josee was saying she felt them, but it felt anxious to her, and it's the same.
Yeah.
But I mean, you've had times in the past where it was almost it was too much. It felt too anxious to you, like it wasn't a good thing for you. But for me, it was exciting. It was like even that video clip I showed where she was talking about it felt like pre-surgery anesthesia, like you're about to go in and
I don't know if it's that she said, or they give you a drug before you go for surgery to calm you down. So I don't know if she was talking about the nervousness or the drowsiness of the, like before you
Yeah.
go into
Well, she
surgery.
used another analogy of when you're on a roller coaster, and she says, and you're going up, and
Yeah.
and you're like right at the top, and it's about to go over. So it's almost seemed like that the anticipation,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can see there's people that
That'll feel the anxiety. Yeah.
and it feels bad, and there's some people that take it and it feels like woohoo, it's about to happen, and you know what I mean. And so it's like
Yeah.
however you take it, just understand that you can feel it like you want to feel it. You don't have to
Exactly.
freak out and feel it. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. You can, as long as you know it's all right. It's the people that are on the roller coaster and they're thinking, dude, if this thing breaks when we're on the way down and we fly off the rails, those are the people that aren't enjoying that anticipation because they're anticipating what if something bad happens. But if you know for a fact that it's stuck on the rails really good, it's going to be okay, nothing's going to happen that's bad, you can enjoy it more.
Yeah. Sorry. Can you imagine people who have no idea what's going on? This is gonna be so overwhelming for a lot of people.
I have a feeling like they might not even notice. I mean, after the way the Mandela effect's been happening, and people are like, "No, it's always been that way." I'm like, dude, so much can happen, and they can be completely clueless. They already are about stuff. So I mean, reality's changing right before our eyes, and they're like, "No, it's always been like that." You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think things could happen, and they're completely oblivious. But I don't know. I'm just saying that's a possibility in my mind.
I didn't feel the energies as strong today, and I was kind of disappointed.
Hmm.
But I guess maybe because I was moving today. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I'm so freaking happy to have you in this chat, Raw Sunshine. There's some hearts for you. Yeah, that's how I feel. I love taking part in the chat. Go Kart Bob, I'm so glad you made it, even if it is towards the end. But late is better than never. And now with the chat on the side, that's why I don't even have it on the screen, because with it on the side now, well, you can just pretend like it's live, watch it back, and you're like, yeah, it's live. Why can't I type?
Yeah.
I can't type over
I'm
here.
trying to type, but it doesn't work.
Just open Notepad in another window, and you're like, I'll just type in Notepad and act like they're responding to me.
Why is nobody answering me?
That's cool. Yeah, Scott Allison will be on here Wednesday. Matter of fact, Allison Co. For those who are coming in late, will join us live on Wednesday around 2 Central, noon Pacific. I believe that will be something like that. I don't know what is that. What is 2 GMT? 3 GMT your time? Do you know what 3 is? Be 3 East Coast time on Wednesday.
Well, I'm an hour later than you.
Yeah, so 3 your time. Do you know what it is? Universal time 3? Is it 6 or 7? It's 6 or 7 hours later.
I don't know.
So 9 or 10 at night. We try to do it at a time
with Greenwich?
with
In UK?
Yeah. Does anybody in the UK
6
know what
hours
time?
for me.
It's
It's
at
6
6.
hours.
Okay, so it's 7 for me then. That's right. So 6
Yeah.
hours, 3. That puts us at 9 UTC on Wednesday. Allison Co. I know there's lots of Allison Co. fans, and we are just going to have a fun,
So
uplifting chat. It's going to be a
9 in the
blast.
morning or 9 at night?
It will be 9 at night for those in the UK on Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, so excited. Yeah, she was cracking up. She was cracking up in the email. She was saying she was cracking up at Josee saying, pull harder, when my screen wasn't moving. I was trying to move the map around. But yeah, it should be a fun time. And I always love her stuff, her videos, her interviews. So
She's so sweet. I
yeah,
never
she's
talked
awesome.
to her, but I love her videos. She has such a nice glowing presence. She's really beautiful.
Yeah, and she's an unbiased and on the fencer too. And we'll talk about that because I think that's one of the things I've really noticed about her. She's able to, yeah, and I think that makes you good at what she does with the QHHT sessions. You have to really, when you're getting all this information and some of it seems like it might be contradictory to other information, you have to learn to put it on the shelf and just leave it there, not completely disregard it, but put it on the shelf and say, well, let me start collecting things on the shelf and see what starts to develop the bigger pile. You know, you have to really not get sucked into, you know, and the way she doesn't get sucked. I know people still take her dates and stuff as a prediction, but she always says, I'm just presenting this information. I'm not predicting anything, or, you know, I'm not a prophet or whatever. And I know people still, well, you said it was going to be the first quarter or whatever. So she's just presenting the information. And I think, yeah, I really respect her for having that ability to do that, because I think it makes her great at being a QHHT practitioner. So yeah, I'm excited to have her on, and I think it'll be a lovely chat. And that will be this coming Wednesday. Come hell or high water, as they say, or come rainbow wave or 5D, I should say.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe we won't if 5D arrives. I won't be here. I'll be outside.
What?
If 5D arrives on Wednesday, I'll be outside.
Oh, 5D. I thought you said 5G. I'm like, you can just go on your phone if you're outside.
No, 5D.
I'm just joking. Yes, that's awesome. So yeah, 5D's here. Then Josee will be in the chat from outside her home on her phone, looking at the rainbows, missing some of the chat.
Yes.
I'm just
if we still have phones.
Tony D said, Shane, I quit my job. This energy better be coming.
Don't do that. Oh.
I know. Someone else said, I didn't pay my taxes. This better be happening. I'm just kidding. Nah, I just used that joke because Allison Coe said that. Still pay your taxes. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't take this as the gospel, if you will. So yeah, so yeah, if that's it, then sending lots of love and light to all of you guys. And Michelle, Wolf, definitely do want to get you on here to chat. I think that'll be a blast. And Angela, I definitely want to have you back soon. And Josee?
Yes, mon ami.
I love you. I appreciate you being here.
I
really appreciate you. I do.
And I love each and every one of you in the chat too.
Yeah, sending warm smiles and warm hugs, and Josee sending out the smooches. And so yeah, until next time. Yeah, taxation is the. In fact, if you want to get a shirt, you can head on over to High Impact Flicks channel. They sell shirts about taxation and stuff. But hopefully we won't need those soon going into 5D.
Yeah.
All right. So
well,
lots of love and light.
Have a good night, everyone.
Oh, my mouse turned off. Okay. So yeah, lots of love and light to each and every one of you, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.
Bye. Peace.